conversation and to share all your valuable insights and experiences with us.
So, myself, Jishnu JK. I'm a student of XIM BM batch of 24-26. So, prior to joining XIM, I have done my undergraduate in civil engineering and have a 2-year work experience with Larsen and Toubro Construction in the operations department in the project monitoring and cost controlling department, that part of operations. So, during my MBA journey with XIM, I got the opportunity to do my summer internship with Tata Steel in the supply chain and procurement domain. So during my summer internship, my project topic was the consignment agent and handling agent cost optimization for the finished goods for Tata Steel. So going to the key responsibilities during the internship, I would say, like I previously mentioned, my project topic was consignment agent and handling agent network cost optimization. So basically, Tata Steel had 3 major plant locations. That is Tata Steel Jamshedpur, Tata Steel Kalinganagar, and Tata Steel Meramandali. So whatever be the finished goods from these plant locations, which is in the form of steel coils, slabs, etc., has to be transported to the end customer locations. But it is not directly transported to the end customer location. There will be intermediate stopping, or it need to be further processed in steel processing center. So the intermediate stoppings will be in the stockyards that is either owned by Tata Steel or leased by Tata Steel or other railway sidings. So my project basically revolves around studying the overall stockyard and railway siding networks of Tata Steel, understanding which are the optimal and suboptimal stockyards and sidings, understanding whether there is any scope for closing down any unprofitable stockyards or sidings or volume redistribution from the unprofitable to the more profitable stockyards, and come up with the names of these stockyards, which are profitable, which are not profitable, and is there a provision for closing down, or is there a provision for volume redistribution to the more profitable. Come up with these names and numbers. That was basically my responsibilities during the project. So, talking about my journey with XIMB being a premier business school in India, so it provides you with many unique opportunities. One among them is the rigorous academic life in XIMB. Like within a span of 2 to 3 months, you will be done with various number of quizzes, midterms, and some exams, case competitions. So basically, the pace at which your life will be going in the campus is completely different from the outside world. So the high pace of academic life in HNB I believe will make you fit for the corporate world or make life more easier in the corporate world. So that is one of the part. Then the other is the peer learning experience that you get from the college. So in your classes, you will be having students from various backgrounds, UG backgrounds, various work experience backgrounds. So, and your process also comes handy during your internship. So many of my friends have been asking help from friends who had work experience in that particular domain and professors who the subjects are aligning with the project topic. So these many interns I have seen asking help from their friends, process, etc. So in that way also the college comes in handy. So also I would say in our campus also we will be doing a lot of case competitions and all. So we automatically have some basic idea about what the company is doing, what are their business activities, what are their strengths, what are their weakness. We know we'll be having some basic knowledge about these business activities of the company. That also comes in handy during meetings and discussions. So I think these some of the factors, parameters uh, comes like for these particular things, HMB helps you prepare for these things, I believe. I think the biggest contribution, we can frame it in a different way. The question should be framed in a different way, like what is the most important contribution, not the biggest. So the most important thing I would say is to understand what is expected from you and your project. We should have a very clear understanding, like what is the objective of the project, what is expected from us, what are the deliverables. So basically, in majority of the companies, and especially in Tata Steel, each interns are given a particular project topic. And this particular project topic will be a live problem or live project that they are doing in with some consultants or something, or the live problem that they are facing in their day-to-day business activity. So like the biggest contribution should be exactly like what is expected from ourselves, that we have to understand. So my what was expected from my side was like understanding the which are the optimal and suboptimal stockyards or sidings, which are the profitable, non-profitable, whether there is a provision for closing some of them, whether there is a provision for increasing the capacity of the profitable one. That was the major requirement from my side, like what was expected from me. And apart from this expectation, I also delivered a digital platform which can be integrated with the Google Maps. So any new customer location comes from India. So this particular platform will give you what is the distance from the nearest Tata Steel stockyard to this particular location, what is the total distance, which route is the most optimum, which mode of transportation we should be using. This all will be given just by entering a location name. So this platform also I designed during the 2 months internship with Tata Steel. So this was an additional part that I have done during my internship. The first one I mentioned was the most important one. Talking about skills, especially in the supply chain and procurement domain, I would say that strong subject knowledge, especially the subjects we study in the first year, that is operations management 1 and 2. Then operations research also comes handy in depending on the type of project. For my project, operations research was very much useful. Then also accounting for decision making. At ADM is basically used for projects where there is costing, pricing, this sort of projects. So these subject expertise is very much useful for the summer internship. Then also, and most of the projects will be having an end presentation and review from the senior management. So communication skill and presentation skill are basic that is expected from an MBA students. And other things I would say skills is is trying to maintain calm and composed during tough situations, especially during meetings, presentations, a final review meeting, and all. There will be moments where a tricky questions will be asked by a senior management team member to you. And I personally, from my experience, I believe in those sort of moments, it is very important to stay calm and composed and have a clear mind. So these are some of the factors or parameters I think is very much useful for any student. So any kind of advice will be like building a strong subject expertise in the subjects I previously mentioned. Then the other thing is like clearly understanding the project topic. What is expected from you? What are the deliverables that is expected from you from the management side? You should have a clear understanding on the project. So otherwise, what is going to happen is like during the mid review or in the final review, if the expectations are not met, then that will become a problem. Like senior management will be having one expectation and what you deliver during the project is another one, then that might create a conflict of interest. Then the other advice I would say is like maintain a clear communication with the team. So whatever progress you are making, whether you're facing any difficulties, whether you have any doubt or something, you should have a clear communication with your team members, your project gate. That is very important. You should be able to create a simple and easy communication channel, both of you from the company side, and you should be in the same side of the book. Then other things I would say is like also the one of the other thing is like building a very good relationship with your team. You doing a project is a very important part of the internship, but that's not the entirety of it. There are other factors also which comes into evaluation. That is the kind of relationship you have with your team, the rapport you build with your team, and also with the other then there is other peers from other top B schools also. You will have opportunity to learn from them also. So the kind of relationship you maintain with your team, the other staff members sitting beside you, and other interns, that is also some of the important factors, I believe, which comes handy in the final evaluation, or I believe.
Thank you so much, and all the best for your corporate journey. It was a pleasure having you.